Excuse me? Excuse me? Hey, man, hold on real quick, man. Hey, man, you got some blood on your collar, man. What type of freaky ish was you on that plane? Hey, look, man, look. Don't worry about what freaky fetishes I got going on, okay? I mean, it's some real weird stuff, all right? That's besides the point. All you need to know is I got this right here, and I'm trying to bring it back, okay? I bought it from here not too long ago. No returns or toys. All right, but listen, man, it's not a toy, okay? And I know you say no returns, but listen, bro. Oh my God. Plus, man, this thing broken. The drumstick stuck. Bro, you do not want this drumstick to come down, man. I promise to God you don't. And the drumstick went down. And just like that, our story begins. As this random monkey started playing the drum, which caused a chain reaction to happen. A mouse running over to a rope, biting it. A harpoon going into this guy's stomach. And just like that, he's dead. You're probably wondering how we got here. I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea. Random dude in the beginning of the movie shooting a monkey with a flamethrower. This is the story of the monkey. Dun, 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 dun. My name's Hal Shelbourne. This is me and my twin brother Bill. Well, this is us before everything happened. My brother Bill's one of those douchebag kids, you know, the type that'll act like they're about to shake your hand and then be like, psych, I lied. And then be like, psych, that's the wrong number. And proceed to slick his hair back. The time is 1999. It was a wondrous time. Besides the fact that my brother was a douchebag and he always tried to shit on me anytime he got a chance to. We had the same mom and dad, but our dad was kind of a douchebag. He was a pilot, so he was always bringing back really bad knickknacks, bonsai trees, used condoms, hookers from Panama. Now at this point of the story, our two boys, Hal and Bill, have discovered the monkey. They went digging around in their dad's stuff, which they probably shouldn't have done because then this whole story wouldn't even be happening like this. But you know, what happens happens. One day you're sitting there planning your life, thinking everything is fine, and then the next you find a very evil monkey. Now they decided to go out with their babysitter to go eat hibachi, bro. And I'm gonna be honest with you, at this point in the story, I'm not thinking that this monkey is about to do anything crazy. It's still very early. I mean, only 10 minutes into the story, but I would be wrong. You know, nowadays horror films, they do not do the slow burn, bro. They get straight to it. They sitting there eating hibachi with their babysitter, and bro, I ain't gonna lie, she's sitting up here flirting with the hibachi guy. You know, the dude that be playing with the rice and be shooting sake in people's mouths and shit. You know, for as cool as they are, I never thought that there'd be people that would flirt with them, you know? I just didn't get that vibe. But here we are. This motherfucker making a heart out of rice, bro. Like, what the fuck is that? I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of smooth though. Ain't he making it beat with the little John? You know the shit they be using to flip everything? Like, I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of smooth, bro. Like real shit. He definitely was gonna get some coochie if the monkey didn't start playing his drums in the middle of this. Bro, you know something bad is about to happen, but I didn't know what until he went to go cut something and he ended up slicing her head off. Yeah, that's right. This bitch literally died, bro. I mean, kaput. Oh my God. Felt bad for her. I'm not gonna hold you. And here we are at the first of many funerals. And her mom is explaining to him that life is a gift. Sometimes you have it, and sometimes you lose it. That's just how the cookie crumbles. Now, Hal, he got picked on a lot at school. Like for instance, he went back to school the next day and his brother Bill was running around telling people that his dad ran off and that his mom's wearing the pants in the house. And for some reason, he's getting bullied by a bunch of women. I've never seen anything like this in my life. How are you getting your pants taken by a bunch of girls, bro? You're a bitch. Bro went home with no pants on. So my man come home, bro, pantsless, obviously, and he go in his room and this fucking monkey is in there staring at him. What the fuck is that? Why is this monkey in here staring at me? That's what I would have asked. Then again, people don't be asking the right questions. Now he made this dude Hal do a bunch of egregious things, bro. Bill is an asshole. Bro was in his bedroom talking to the monkey because he's lonely and doesn't have any friends, and he's asking it if it had anything to do with the fact that his babysitter's head got cut off. Here comes this dude Hal in there, and you really got the hots for that thing, huh? No, Bill. Yeah, you do. You can have it, but just say you want to be Mrs. Monkey. I want to be Mrs. Monkey. Now say, you want to suck its banana. Bill, I don't want to. Say it. I'm going to punch you in your fucking mouth, you stupid bitch. Okay, this took a quick turn, but I want to suck its banana. This dude be getting so embarrassed at school, bro. They watching the video about penises and then becoming erect. Asian girl in the class talking about, hey, Mrs. Landry, Hal's under the table playing with this monkey. Then after that, I'm like, okay, this can't possibly get any worse, bro. Bill comes walking in with the rest of the kids and a bunch of crates of bananas. Where are you getting these bananas from? Bananas aren't even cheap. Like, what the fuck is that? Now, of course, you know, my man Hal was mad. So he yells at the monkey and tells him, hey, I hate my brother. Please kill him. So the monkey starts playing his drums and his mom ends up having a fucking hemorrhage and dying, bro. Literally dies because of the monkey. Yeah, that's right. This man Hal killed his mom with the monkey. This is going to become a very pivotal plot point later in the story. Not right now. We're not there yet, but very soon. Just wait on it. This dude Bill done lost his damn mind. He at the funeral talking to his mom, telling her to wake up. Hey, mom, please wake up. I need you. I don't have anyone else. I hate my brother. Hal's a pussy. Oh my God. Here I am. I gotta live the rest of my life with Hal, bro. His name is Hal, and it stands for How. Couldn't this dude possibly get any more of a bitch? I hate everything. Now at this point, they gotta live with their uncle and aunt because, I mean, they don't have any parents. Dad gone, mom gone. So my man Hal decides to take things into his own hands, bro. And he tries to get rid of the monkey. Cuts this up, bro. He cuts the fucking monkey's arm and there's blood in it. What the fuck is that? Bro, how does this monkey have any type of organs in his body? So bro just get to chopping up the monkey. I mean, literally punishing this motherfucker, bro. I mean, ching, cha-chong, ching, cha-chong, ching. All right, I'm not gonna lie. I was not making fun of Asians when I just did that. I was making the noise of the cleaver. Don't cancel me. I swear to God, that's not what I was doing. Anyways, after he cut the monkey up, him and his brother and his aunt and uncle go to Casco, Maine, in this big old house in the middle of nowhere with their husband, Eustace Baggs. But creepy stuff happens in the middle of nowhere. All right, my fault. I'm sorry. So they get here, and my man Hal was talking to Bill, asking him if he's going to take his suit off. And bro, he is depressed at this point. Well, if I take my suit off, then that means there'll be more funerals. But if I keep it on, then maybe there won't be any more. Well, Bill, I have some bad news for you. It's not how that happens. It's not how that works. There's gonna be more funerals, buddy. That monkey is pure evil. Bro literally walking around in this suit. He done had this suit on for days and days and days. Motherfucker, take that suit off, bro. You probably smell like dick cheese right now. Now, you remember when my man Hal cut up the monkey, chopped it up into smithereens? Well, it followed him to this house and it's all intact. I don't understand how they don't realize this is some sort of demonic monkey, bro. This monkey is pure evil. Motherfucker just popping up with him no matter where they go. Their dad's kind of shitty because, I mean, he could have put this monkey somewhere else. I mean, took it somewhere. Anyways, they're trying to figure out what's happening with this monkey, like how it works. So they decide that they're gonna practice by using it again. I don't know why they would possibly do that, bro, but they did. And then their uncle died, bro. He was in a sleeping bag on a camping trip and got trampled by 67 horses. How the fuck do you get randomly ran over by 67 horses? This is some Final Destination-ish. Bro looked like a bowl of Chef Boyardee, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, he looked like some Italian meat sauce. That's probably what that was in the special effects office. Had that man looking like spaghetti. No noodles. So they decided at this point that they were gonna put the monkey up, bro. Put him in a container, chain it up, and throw it in a well. So they did. And 25 years passed. And it looks like the monkey hasn't killed anyone in 25 years. That sounded very redundant. Like, why did I say 25 years twice like that? You know what? I digress. Anyways, their aunt is still alive, obviously, even though their uncle had tragically got trampled by 67 horses. She wakes up randomly in the middle of the night. Oh my God, what kind of Elmer Fudd gun is that, bro? She got that splickety-doo. So she goes downstairs, bro, and she starts hearing the dreadful music. Now, she got that big ass John out though, so I ain't gonna lie. Somebody might be in some trouble. Now, her front door is open randomly, don't know why. I mean, I know why, but she doesn't know why. And she decides to go down into her basement. Yo, it's always a bad sign when you go down to the basement to turn the light on and then light ends up turning off. Anyway, she tries to go back upstairs and falls through them and somehow falls on a bunch of fishing hooks. Oh my God. Yo, real quick, if y'all are hearing this, then you know what that means. That's right. I just dropped another banger. Yeah, you know, since I did the Snowfall, I did the Breaking Bad, it's only right that I do the first season of the greatest crime show to ever exist, The Wire. So if you see this eye right here, go ahead and click on it or click the link in the pinned comment or description. Go watch that video. But after y'all finish this one though, yo, chill. Don't click off. Chill. If you click off of this, you're a hoe. Anyways, go check that video out. Love you guys. Bye. She goes to the kitchen, right? Realizes that what she put on the pot wasn't working. So she smells to see if maybe there's gas. And then her head catches on fire from the flame. She runs outside and trips and falls into a damn realtor sign. Literally head first into the post. But what type of crazy death is that? That's probably the worst monkey death I've seen so far. Anyways, now we're back to Hal. And he's working at a grocery store. Like, that's what you did with your life, Hal? I thought that you would have been something better. Like, Jesus. Anyways, we find out Hal has a kid, bro, that he's neglected. He's not in his life at all, which kind of sucks. But I guess he feels like he doesn't want to be around his kid because of this monkey curse, and I guess he doesn't want to put him in danger. I think it's just an excuse to be a deadbeat dad, but what do I know? Anyways, every year he spends his birthday with his son, so he's about to go do that. Who is this guy that's his boss? Is this a dude from that Eric and Andre show? It kind of looks like him a little bit. Now we have a problem, okay? Because he's going to go, meet with his son like he does every year. But his ex-wife has decided that he doesn't need to be in his son's life anymore. He has a new dad that loves him more. So this is going to be the last time that they spend together. They'll talk about take a week, spend a week with him. How you going to tell me that I can't see my son anymore? Bitch, we got to go to court. You fail me. Anyways, I digress. Back at the old house where the monkey murdered the aunt, there's an estate sale going on, and some weird emo kid with a bunch of black hair has decided to buy the monkey, I guess. I don't really understand this part. Like, who the fuck is this kid? Apparently he has a dad that's missing. Now, is Bill this guy's dad? That's the part that I'm kind of confused on. It makes kind of sense, I guess, because like he's kind of a douchebag like his dad, but also his brother kind of looks like how Hal looked. And I'm just thinking, well, they were twin brothers. Maybe, I know they weren't identical twins, but they probably have similar DNA. So maybe these two kids are Bills. Someone in the comment section let me know though, because I still have no idea. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Anyways, Hal picked up his son and they're going to a very shitty hotel. His son's name is Petey, by the way. Petey's a pretty cool kid when he wants to be. I mean, he's kind of an asshole, but at the same time, I would be too if my dad was a deadbeat. Anyways, later that night, Hal has this weird ass dream where he gets picked up by the monkey, and this nigga do acid? Like, what is even happening right now? Anyways, he wakes up and he's the one being chopped by this monkey. Why is this monkey wearing a suit? Wait a minute, his brother was wearing a suit. He's getting chopped by a monkey wearing a suit. Is the monkey his brother? No, obviously it's not, but it does have some symbolism, and it's a metaphor for something that'll happen later on. We're not there yet again, and that, my friends, was foreshadowing. So Bill calls Hal later that night after he wakes up from a very weird dream and sweating, and the thermostat was on Hitler's crib. That was bars, by the way, that I'm talking about hell. Hey man, I just wanted to let you know, on Ida, yeah, she's dead. The cops gave me your number. Man, why did the cops give you my number? Bro, I don't even want to talk to you right now. God damn, she bad. Hold on real quick. It's a badass joint over there by the pool. Now, as my man is on the phone with his brother, and his brother's being a complete asshole, as always, he randomly knocks an air conditioning unit on the ground, electrifies some water that goes to the pool, and then the shorty jumps in the pool and explodes on impact. I honestly don't think that's how that would have worked. Like, I truly don't believe that she would have exploded. Like, she probably would have electrocuted to death. I mean, I guess if the voltage was high enough, but even then, I'm like, how the hell would she explode on impact like that? But maybe that's something that I'm not supposed to know. Now, he wakes Petey up after this because they gotta go. And he tells him about his Aunt Ida and how she's dead. And Petey's like, hey man, why don't we go to your Aunt Ida's house, get your stuff and, get your stuff. I can help you out. Petey wants to know about his family tree. Obviously, he's been longing for that side of the family. He's fucking lonely. But his dad is kind of a douchebag and doesn't want to have him involved in it at all. So he's been putting kind of a wall up. They're supposed to go to an amusement park, and instead now they're going to go to this old house where there's just the remnants of sadness and all the bad things that happen. My man Hal was having terrible nightmares again, but this time with his mom's telling him not to kill everybody around him and a bunch of blood coming out of her face. My man Hal should probably get on some sort of medicine, maybe a Xanax. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Anyways, they pull up at Aunt Ida's house, and here comes this random ass realtor. Oh hi, hey Barb. You must be Hal. Your brother Bill is such a character, by the way. Who is this? This is my son Petey. Hey, what's going on? I'm just a kid that doesn't buy many houses. Also have an uncle that I don't know and a dad that lies to my face, Okay, so no card. Okay, let's go look at the house. So they go in the crib and everything is normal at this point. Showing them the house. She's telling them about the estate sale. It made over $100. And apparently a bunch of people have been dying around here. Nant, Mitch McDonald, Nancy Rizzoli, and these people are dying to a bunch of random stuff. Viper flew out of a golf hole. Like, come on, bro. What is going on? Mitch got hit by a lawnmower. Some guy got his face steamed to death. Like, I don't even know what is happening right now. And why when the guy died to the lawnmower accident, why was there someone still drinking beer when a bunch of blood was flying over his face? So the realtor's trying to get into this door that seems to be locked for some reason, and she's trying her best to get it open. Now, Petey is downstairs looking at a bunch of pictures and realizing that his uncle and his dad are twins, which is probably crazy to realize randomly. Now, the shorty finally gets gets the door open and Hal realizes that this is probably the monkey's doing. And just like that, a shotgun falls from the closet and shoots her ass. Oh my God, how did that even happen? I mean, I know we can't really explain the random things that the monkey does, but my God, a shotgun randomly falling and exploding this bitch? Now the cops pull up after this and they tell Hal that obviously he can't leave the city because, I mean, he's not really a suspect, but they can't rule him out yet. I mean, that bitch randomly did die next to him, but you know, what do I know? Now Bill ends up calling him on the phone at the house and he's explaining to him what's going on and that the monkey's missing, but it's killing people. Bill, where are you? Bill, are you in town? And as soon as he asks him that, he hangs up. So he gets to looking in the phone book, trying to see if he can find his brother. And randomly, he finds Mrs. Monkey in the phone book. So he calls it and realizes his brother has been trying to find this damn monkey this whole time. See, his brother figured out that this dumbass nigga Hal killed his mom. Now basically, he just sat and waited for this monkey to show up. He went to go get it from the well when he was a kid, but it wasn't there. Thank God, because he probably would have murdered a lot of people. But none of that really matters. What matters is he waited and waited and waited. He even created a little ad for people to find this damn monkey. Now eventually he ends up finding this damn monkey. Well, I guess the monkey found him. You see, Ricky bought it from the estate sale and ended up seeing the ad and then selling it to this dude Bill for $15, which is crazy. And ever since then, Bill's just been turning the key over and over and over and over. And that's why all these people are dying. Now at this point, Ricky wants to get that monkey back because he thinks it reminds him of his dad. But obviously, you know, Bill is not giving the damn monkey up. He wants to use it to get revenge. He's hoping that eventually the monkey will kill his brother, which is really, really stupid because it kills random people every time. And I mean, you know how many people are on Earth? You know how many times you would probably have to turn that key to kill your brother? And then what if you turn the key and it kills you? Did you ever think about that? You fucking idiot. He probably has thought about that. He just doesn't care, I guess. But you know what? Whatever. I digress. Now, Petey is pissed at this point because his dad has been lying to him this entire time. I would be mad too, because why are you lying to me? Now, Hal ends up calling his brother and he's like, hey man, you got that damn monkey, don't you? I don't know, man. Do I have it? Look, Bill, stop playing with me, bro. I don't care about you, bro, but you got to stop turning it. Because what if you accidentally kill my fucking son, your nephew, you piece of shit? Oh, I should have thought about that when you killed mom. I'm just going to keep turning the key over and over and over again. And if Petey dies, he fucking dies. I don't care. As long as it kills you eventually. Bro, you doing all this for mom? Yo, you was a mama's boy, bro. Now at this point, this dude Hal's douchebag ass is yelling at Petey because he feels like he needs to take him back to his mom. And he ends up calling his son an accident. And you know, obviously his son was probably an accident. But do you really need to tell him that? He probably could have went the rest of his life and not had to hear that. Now this dude Ricky pops up at their hotel and he's got this fake ass police outfit on from his deadbeat dad, who I am now realizing probably is not Bill, because I don't think Bill was a cop. But you know, maybe he was. All right, I don't know, bro. I don't think he is their dad though. That is. But anyways, he makes him pull up to this bitch ass nigga Bill, and at this point, I'm thinking to myself, okay, what is he trying to gain here? I mean, I guess he's bringing them to him to try to like make Bill happy, but like Bill is using a monkey to kill them randomly. So I don't understand. I really don't understand the motive of this. Like, what is the point of doing this? What does he think this is going to solve? I guess he feels like if he brings them there that they'd be able to get Bill to open the door up so he can get the monkey back. But I think Ricky is just probably stupid. But you know, again, what do I know? So he sends Petey up there. I guess he thinks that Petey's small enough to get through the dog door, and he is. But how did a human teenage boy fit into a doggy door? Now he's walking up trying to get to his uncle, bro, and this nigga done put a whole bunch of booby traps here, bro. A random axe, shotguns, a bowling ball contraption. What the fuck is this nigga, Ed and Eddie? Like, yo, like he just making shit. Now he finally gets to his uncle and he asks him if he's okay, which he responds, it's been a while since anyone's asked me that. But you know, no, I'm not okay. This was your grandfather's, you know. He was a pilot. His name was Petey too. No, I didn't know that. You know, my daddy doesn't really tell me anything. Don't worry about it, man. It's just a toy, man. Why don't you try it? Just turn the key, you know? What Shelbournes do, we turn the key. It's kind of a tradition, you know? Now he wants Petey to turn the key because he knows, or I guess he thinks, that if the key gets turned, the person that turns the key can't die. So I guess he's trying to protect Petey in this way. But I mean, it could just kill Bill now that Petey's turning it. And also, I don't know if they confirmed if they turn the key, it doesn't kill him either. Like, I think they just assumed that. But how do you really know? It's not like the monkey's talking to him and telling him shit. Anyways, he gets Petey to turn the key. And is that a beehive? What the fuck is... Uh-oh. Somebody's about to die. Now, the monkey's going off. And I thought this dude Ricky was about to shoot himself in the head. But he ends up shooting next to it. It's pretty clear to me that Petey's about to kill this dude Ricky Ricky by turning this key because he ends up shooting this hornet's nest. And so they fly straight through the car into this dude's mouth, bro, on some Candyman shit. I mean, literally fly through this dude's mouth. Insane work, by the way. I've never seen no shit like that. Now at this point, my man Bill is crashing out, bro, literally trying to force the monkey to play the drum. Motherfucker talking about, how are you so goddamn strong? Yo, did this monkey just toss him through the room? What type of strong ass monkey toy is that? Oh yeah, this dude is going crazy. I ain't gonna lie. You done made the monkey mad. This is not good. So the monkey get to going crazy, bro. I mean, this motherfucker is this is gonna cause the catastrophe, bro. Now, because he did this, there is literally catastrophes outside. I mean, people are literally dying everywhere. People collapsing through buildings, planes crashing, people getting hung. Yo, somebody just got hung and it was her wedding day. Oh my God. Now, this dude Hal comes in here and sees this and he realizes that Bill's been trying to kill him. Now, they have this heart to heart in this moment where, you know, Hal was explaining to him that, hey man, not our fault that these people died. We just happened to be there when they did. And I know how you feel, bro, because that was my mom too. So obviously, I'm fucking sad about it. You think I wanted to kill my mom? No, I tried to kill you because you're an asshole and you treated me like shit my whole life. It just so happened that the monkey doesn't take requests. It kills who it wants to. And right in this moment, they finally make up and the monkey decided to kill this. Yep, that giant bowling ball from earlier had shot down and hit this dude's head off. Literally murdered him. The PD's probably traumatized now, so you know. But he's surprisingly calm for a kid that just literally witnessed half a town dying. Yo, is that a stroller on fire? What the fuck is that? Yo, hold up. What the hell is that? Who is that on that horse? Is that an old dead dude? What the fuck is... Yo, can someone explain to me in the comment section what that means? What did that symbolize? And just like that, our story has come to a close. Petey and Hal drive off into the sunset and a whole school bus full of cheerleaders die. They got ran over by a semi truck, but that's besides the point. The monkey!